How about those Robinson girls, huh? Wow. Makes the guy wish he was 7 or 8 again, start all over. Hey, I'd like to take just a couple minutes to thank everybody for a great 5th season. We really appreciate it. We love doing this, getting it all together. I'd like to thank Swayze Excavation, Puglia Lumber, Stony Brook Campground, Community Energy, Andover Service Circle, Memory Lane Vacations, Andover Congregational Church, Brackett Septic Services, Pete's Hardware, you're welcome, Bethel Citizen, Rumford Falls Times, Brooks Martin from WHAT TV out of Bethel, and each and every one of you for coming out to the shows. We really appreciate it. I'd also like to special thanks to Wanda, helping me behind the scenes and keeping me straight, telling me on Friday morning it's concert night. Thank you. And a heartfelt thanks to all the performers that took time out of their schedules to come here to play for peanuts or acorns, as the case may be. We really appreciate it. We're really looking forward to season number 5. Had a bunch of people, a bunch of performers already asking about playing for next year, so it looks like we're going to have a full boat again. Once again, thank you so much, and welcome back, Joe and Tara.
Shorts all summer. Look, it's still white. Cancer free.
You can keep talking. I'm not ready. I should have been doing this while he was talking.
I'm ready. No, he's usually waiting for me, but just thought I'd enjoy it first.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a cowboy because I'm a boy, and I don't know if there's any kid that doesn't want to be a cowboy. But I wanted to be like just a. I also really liked the Eagles, and Don Henley in particular, and so one of my first songs I ever learned on the guitar was Desperado, because I loved it. I loved everything about it, what it said. You know, I just wanted to be that cowboy out, just kind of lonely and miserable, because I don't know, they're always lonely and miserable, but you still want to be them. Anyway, I just thought I would do this song. I haven't done it since I was maybe 17, and I practiced it a couple times since, so it might be rough. Please bear with me, but just hopefully if you wanted to be a cowboy, it'll take you back to when you were young and stupid.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, and I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you, they will hurt you somehow. Oh, don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how this feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences and open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late.
We've done this for a couple of years now, and I just love it. Tara's going to sing it, so that's why. All American Girl is just a fun song. And obviously when you listen to the words, you can kind of tell why I like it so much. I have 4 girls. Everyone always was like, when's the boy coming? And I'm like, by the 3rd one, I was like, I'm good. I want a girl. Then when the 4th come, it was like, you think you're going to have a boy this time? And I said, I hope not, because I want a girl. I like them. Jesus, I like my all-American girl, so here we go.
Since the day they got married, he'd been praying for a little baby boy. Someone he could take fishing, throw a football and be his pride and joy. He could already see him holding that trophy, taking his team to states. But when the nurse came in with that little pink blanket, all those big dreams changed. And now he's wrapped around her finger. She's the center of his whole world, and his heart belongs to that sweet little beautiful, wonderful, perfect all-American girl. 16 short years later, she was falling for the senior football star. Before you knew it, he was dropping classes, skipping practice just to spend more time with her. The coach said, hey son, what's get your free ride to college, or you better tell her goodbye. But now he's wrapped around her finger, she's the center of his whole world, and his heart belongs to that sweet little beautiful, wonderful, perfect all-American. Oh, and when they got married and decided to have one of their own, she said, be honest, tell me what you want. And he said, honey, you ought to know, sweet little beautiful one just like you. I want a sweet little beautiful, perfect all-American. Now he's wrapped around her finger, she's the center of his whole world, and his heart belongs to that sweet little beautiful, wonderful, perfect all-American girl. All-American
This thing keeps falling down. This song reminds me of my wife. So I'm going to sing it. And I didn't tell her that.
She plays her cards close to the vest to hide the heart she wears on her sleeve. Sometimes she's caught between the woman that she is and the one she's expected to be. With an innocent smile in the soul of a child, she's always giving more than she can. When a woman loves a man, when a woman loves a man, she knows how to hang on your every word, and she knows how to look the other way. She whispered to you what no man has ever heard, secrets she will never give away. With her arms open wide, she'll take you inside and hold you in the palm of her hand. When a woman loves a man, when a woman loves a man, she will be there to the end. When a woman loves a man, and when all you've got to give her is nothing more than a dream, she'll sacrifice for love, prove to you her mind's made up, stand by you through everything. When a woman loves a man, when a woman loves a man, she'll be there to woman loves a man.
Mosquitoes are coming out. This is just a fun song, so I hope you like it. You want to think about angels, like Jamie O'Neill. I just need to remember it.
Does the color of my coffee match your eyes? Why do I see you when a stranger passes by? I swear I hear you in the whisper of the wind. I feel you when the sun is dancing on my skin. And when it's raining, you won't find me complaining, 'cause when I think about rain, I think about singing. When I think about singing, it's a heavenly tune. When I think about heaven, then I think about angels. When I think about angels, I think about you. The taste of sugar still reminds me of your kiss. I like the way that they both linger on my lips. Kisses remind me of a field of butterflies. Must be the way my heart is fluttering inside. Beautiful distraction. You make every thought a chain reaction. When I think about rain, I think about singing. When I think about singing, it's a heavenly tune. When I think about heaven, then I think about angels. When I think about angels, I think about you. Everywhere I go, anything I do, everything around me, baby, makes me think of you. When I think about rain, I think about singing. When I think about singing, it's a heavenly tune. When I think about heaven, then I think about angels. When I think about angels, I think about you. When I think about rain, I think about singing. When I think about singing, it's a heavenly tune. When I think about heaven, then I think about angels. When I think about angels, I think about you.
So I have another story for this song. I hope you don't mind. It's Rebecca Lynn by Brian White. I used to be a really big country fan when I was in high school and when Tara was in college. You know, when we were both the same age, but anyway. When she went to college, I went to work. She went to Boston University, and I would drive down to see her. And I remember as plain as day, this song came on the radio. I was going through that horrible section of Route 1 in Saugus, Massachusetts that everyone hates. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. And I remember this song came on the radio. It was Rebecca Lynn, and it was just like, you know, I was 20 minutes away from her, and my heart was already broken, right? Because I missed her so much. And it just reminded me so much of her and the whimsy that she has that's about her. And I just remember I pulled over in my big old truck, and I just stopped and I listened to it. And if I had a cell phone, I would have called her, but I didn't because there were no such thing. They came out a couple years later, but because it was just perfect. And I remember I couldn't wait for her to hear it, and so we listened to it, and it's just been a favorite of ours for a long time. So I want to do it for you. It's just fun. It's just a fun song. Sorry for yammering. Rebecca Lynn grew up in Carolina, half a mile from Tucker Cherry's farm. A quiet girl with green eyes full of fire, her daddy's pride and all her mama's charm. Rebecca Lynn became my heart's desire long about the start of second grade. Mrs. Rosenblum let me sit beside her, so we passed notes and after school we played, singing, ring around the rosy, pocket full of dreams and posies, cat a cake, the caker's man, tack your in, kick the can, and I think I hear my mama calling, gotta go. Man, I loved her so. High school days, me and Becky learning what it really means to be in love. Give and take, holding back for heaven's sake, and fighting for a week, then making up. I said, please, Becky, won't you marry me? Prom night in her car out by the curb. She was so surprised, first she laughed and then she cried, and somewhere in my heart I'm sure I heard, ring around the rosy, pocket full of dreams and posies, batter cake and baker's man, tack your in, kick the can, and mama flashed the porch light for me, you gotta go. Oh man, I loved her so. Love is wrong, it dies, and that's the way it goes. But when it's right, you know love grows. Laura Jean was born in Tennessee. Now that's a common little miracle, I know. But for me and Becky Lynn, she's the dream that started when we fell in love so many years ago. Singing, ring around the rosy, pocket full of dreams and posies, pat a cake, the baker's man, tag your in, kick the can, and I think I hear your mama calling, gotta go. Oh man, I love her so. This next song we've done at every one of these. It's requested, and we really love it. We love singing it. It's Alison Krauss's "When You Say Nothing at All." It's just a pretty song, and so we're glad to do it. But it's a good song. So I hope you enjoy it. Sing it if you know it.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Old Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
We're going to do some songs that we feel like we were made to do, what God really wants us to do, which is songs about Him. And they've resonated well with people before. The first one's called Chain Breaker. And it's just an awesome song because there's so much pain in the world. And there's so much hurt that the line in this song says He's the prison-shaking Savior. And that's who He is. And so just listen to the words if you've never heard it. If you do, please sing along. Here we go.
Same old road for miles and miles. You've been hearing the same old voice and the same old lies. If you're trying to fill the same old holes inside, well, there's a better life. There's a better life. If you've got pain, He's a pain taker. If you feel lost, He's a way maker. If you need freedom and saving, He's a prison shaking Savior. If you got chains, He's a chain breaker. all search for the light of day in the dead of night. We've all found ourselves worn out from the same old fight. We've all run at things we know just ain't right. Well, there's a better life. There's a better life. If you got pain, He's a pain taker. If you feel lost, He's a way maker. If you need freedom, save it. He's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, He's a chain breaker. If you believe it, receive it. If you can feel it, somebody testify. If you believe it, if you receive it, if you believe it, somebody testify. If you believe it, if you receive it, if you can feel it, somebody testify. You got pain, He's a pain taker. You feel lost, He's a way maker. If you need freedom, save it. He's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, He's a chain breaker. If you need freedom, save it. He's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, He's a chain breaker.
Like I said in the first set, we love songs that tell a story, just because it's basically a story that's easier to remember. And this next one is a story. It's called Love, Never Gonna Let Me Go.
Once I was lost, wandering in darkness, no life in sight, no hope in sight. He called my name, He healed my blindness, set me ablaze. Now I'm alive with this love breaking through my heart of stone. Love breathing to awake my bones. Love reaching out to save my soul. Love never gonna let me go. And now my heart, so full of worship, I can't hold back, no, I can't contain it. For all He's done, Jesus my Savior, I am ablaze and full of thanks for this love breaking through my heart of stone. Love breathing to wake my bones. Love reaching out to save my soul. Love never gonna let me go. Love calling me as I am. Love making me new again. Love lifting me when I can. Love never gonna let me go. Wherever you've been, whatever you've done, come as you are, into His open arms. Wherever you've been, whatever you've done, come as you are, and come find His love breaking through my heart of stone. Love reaching to wake my bones. Love reaching out to save my soul. Love never gonna let me go. This love breaking through my heart of stone. Love breathing to wake my bones. Love reaching out to save my soul. Love never gonna let me go. This love calling me as I am. Love making me new again. Love lifting me when I can. Love never gonna let me go. This love never gonna let me go. Love never gonna let me go. Wherever you've been, whatever you've done, come as you are. Come into His open arms. Wherever you've been, whatever you've done, come as you are. Come find His love.
This next song is by a band called I Am They. It's called King of Love. It's actually a take on a very old hymn, but set to kind of a Celtic-y, bluegrassy style that is very appealing to us. And the words are awesome.
King of love, my shepherd is, whose goodness faileth never. I nothing lack if I am His, and He's mine forever, and He's mine forever. Streams of living water flow, my ransom soul He leadeth, and where the verdant pastures grow, with fruit celestial feeding, never failing, ruler of my heart, everlasting, lover of my soul, on the mountain high, or in the valley low, the King of love, my shepherd is. The King of love, my shepherd is. Lost and foolish off I stray, but yet in love He sought me, and on His shoulder gently laid, and home rejoicing brought me. In death's dark vale I fear no ill, with Thee, dear Lord, beside me. Thy rod and staff my comfort still, Thy cross before to guide me. Never failing, ruler of my heart, everlasting, lover of my soul, on the mountain high, or in the valley low, the King of love, my shepherd is. The King of love, my shepherd is. Oh, soul on the mountain high or in the valley low. The King of love, my shepherd is. The King of love, my shepherd is. Say through all the length of days, thy goodness faileth never. Good shepherd, may I sing your praise within your house forever, within your house forever. This next song is a very poignant one for me. It just speaks of the work of Jesus in my life, and we all have all these, ideas of what we should be and how we should be and how to measure up to this and measure up to that, and I was always stuck in this place of not being able to figure out whose standard I was supposed to meet. And I try to go one way and I fail, and I try to go another way and I fail, and then the standards would change, and finally God grabbed a hold of my heart, and he just showed me his love, and that the only standard is his standard, and it's a standard none of us can meet. And so he sent his son to die on the cross for where we've fallen short, because we all have. And then I didn't have to worry about living up to his standard, because Jesus is my standard. And when you trust him as your Lord and your Savior, and he rescues you from all that you were, and he gives you a new life. He knows you so well, and he made you, and you're so free to just bask in whatever he has for you, and you don't have to chase anymore. And it's just a freedom, and he loves us, and the one who created us, the one who bought us through his son, to all who will look at themselves and see who they are as compared to who he is, and turn away from yourself and turn to him, and he offers you that, and you get the freedom, and you turn, and he breathes new life into these dead old bodies that we have, and our dead souls, and we get life. But beyond any of that, he just every day guides us, and he knows us, and he loves us, and he makes all of our mess. He knows how to make it all fit together. It's a complex puzzle you call your life. It's an uphill climb, it's a constant fight, and it wears you down. Feeling like you're alone, like you don't belong, and you won't be loved if you don't measure up, and you wear your scars like they're who you are. Just give him your wounds, your bruised and broken pieces, all your questions, all your secrets. You don't have to hide who you are. You'll belong to someone greater than all your past mistakes and failures. Rest in who He is. He knows how to make your pieces fit. He's the light on the road when you're lost in the dark, and He won't run away if you show your heart. Wants you to believe Him. You can taste that freedom when you give Him your wounds, your bruised and broken pieces, all your questions, all your secrets. You don't have to hide who you are. You'll belong to someone greater than all your past mistakes and failures. Rest in who He is. He knows how to make your pieces fit. You are completely known. You are completely loved. This is where you belong. When you give Him your wounds, your bruised and broken pieces, all your questions, all your secrets. You don't have to hide who you are. You'll belong to someone greater than all your past mistakes and failures. Rest in who He is. He knows how to make your pieces fit.
We hope you've enjoyed the time that we've had. We're going to do 2 more songs, and we're going to call the girls back up to do them with us. So if you girls could come on back up, we will do. We're going to do the song that we started with, "Love Has Spoken," and then we're going to do a finale song. But I just want to say, as they're coming up, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun working with the girls to pull things together for this. We really enjoy it. We're glad that Pete asked us to come back, and we're just really thankful. We've enjoyed it. We hope you guys have too. Thank you. I don't remember if I did, and I don't remember if Pete did, but he asked me to talk about Philip. Did you talk about Philip?
A little bit.
Okay. You guys know who Philip is, right? Philip the bucket with money. This is an awesome thing that Pete has done, that he's put together, and I know he has a lot of help nowadays, but he's been doing this, and it's just a really, really great thing for this awesome little town to do. So if you got some extra, this just keeps this going. Those are the wheels that keeps it going. It's right in the back. You can't see the man silhouette now because it's dark, but just show Philip you care by filling his bucket up, and we can allow this thing to keep on going and going and going for as long as Pete has the energy to do it.
And we also want to say, last year we were going to do this in August, and Joe got just dreadfully sick, and most of you probably know that we had a really hard time of it, and you guys, Pete did the concert for us that night, and then he came and he gave us all the money that you guys collected. And we were just so thankful and so touched that you guys would do that. So you're doing a lot of good things, and we love you, and we thank you, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that.
We love you.
Yeah. Wait, you just surprised the drummer with this song.
And I told her the wrong one. And go! We're going to do "Love Has Spoken." Let me tell you how love has spoken. In my brokenness, I heard a sound. It was a still,
Thank you.
small voice calling. It was ancient. It was now. Love has spoken. Love has spoken. I was listening.
I was listening.
Through the falling, look of the draw. He was watching.
He was watching.
Had a little mercy about what he saw. God is in his heaven now. I will soon be in the ground, but death will never hold me down. Love has spoken. Love has spoken. Love has spoken. Love has spoken. The Father spoke. The Word has come, and I will trust my life to the Son. The Father spoke. The Word has come, and I will trust my life to the Son. God's in his heaven now, and God will soon be in the ground. Death never hold me down. God is in his heaven now, and I will soon be in the ground. Death never hold me down. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes, one day we'll all return. I would have found the thing most precious in my life, my children heard. The Lord has spoken. Love has spoken for me. This last song is kind of our family song. We just love it. We always have. It's called When We're Together, and that's kind of how we like to be. Is just a very nuclear family, doing life together, growing up together, just living life together, and it just brings us happiness. So that's just song just kind of puts us in that place. This will be our last song, and then we can let you guys go to bed. I'd love to sail the lands afar, out on a boat that's built for two, beneath the canopy of stars. That would be just like a dream come true, just to be with you. And oh, 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 when we're together, oh, 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 feels like forever. Worries seem to fade away, they become as distant memories. When we're together,
I'd love to go where time stands still, but all that doesn't matter fades away. You are hearing me, and when we're together, feels like forever. Worries seem to fade away. They become as distant memories when we're together. And I love to dance with you under the big blue sky. We'd hold the wonders of a moment as the moment passes by. When we're together, and when we're together, feels like forever. It feels just like forever. Yeah, whenever we're together, when we're together. Good night.
Thank you so very, very much. I was supposed to pass along the message that Kate's Cones is open till 8:30 tonight. So, if anybody's got a craving, or if you do now.